So yeah, we're going to revisit layer masks. So I've got this image here. If I drag it and drop it, I get a duplicate. I drop it on this new icon here, or you can I think you can right click on this side and say duplicate layer, or you can go to layer and duplicate layer. There are 20 ways to do it, and that's why Photoshop is expensive. It gives you 20 different ways to do the same thing. I just double click. So I've unlocked it basically. So I've got two layers. Now this top layer, I'm going to apply a filter to it. Filter. Let me go to filter gallery. The glass makes it look like a wall of water. Okay. Okay. So I've got these two images. Okay. Now this is try to understand this because this is a nice trick. It's a very nice trick, very useful trick. So the top layer has got this distortion and the bottom layer is clear. All good so far? So I made a copy and I've applied this distortion on top. Now with the top layer selected, if I click on this layer button called add layer mask, it gives me a layer mask, which means whatever I paint with black will become transparent and whatever is white is opaque. So right now everything is white, so it's opaque. But I take the black brush, I take a fairly decent soft brush, I'll make it a bit bigger with the rectangular bracket keys, okay? Just make it slightly bigger and see what happens when I start. So the man's head has come out of the water. Oh, his right arm has come out of the water. So it looks like he's sort of penetrating this sheet of glass, right? And his left leg. So right arm, left leg, whatever is in front, and maybe this car is also a bit in front. So some kind of a Stargate effect. But see what is happening. It's actually a hole. And what you're seeing is the bottom layer, this is the top layer, and I've just made holes in the top layer, soft holes, using a soft brush. So it looks like these things are coming out of the, see that? So yeah. Questions? No? Too stunned to speak? Okay. I'll just do it again with another picture, and it's something that you might take into After Effects as well, because you will learn after masking in After Effects. What's the smell? Barbecue happening somewhere. Food. But basically take any picture, and I've got another one called, I think, walk. Yeah, what I did with this one was I make a copy of it. Okay. Now the bottom one I'm going to give it a blur because let's say I want the cars passing by to look like as if it's blurry. I don't know. So there's a blur. I'm going to give it a motion blur. Now motion blur, actually you can select the direction of motion and you can blur the picture. Can you see that? And if I say blur it this way, so I've got this blurred image, right? Now I'll keep the blurred image on top. Blurred image on top. Same deal. I add a mask and it's somewhere here. Somewhere here. So something like that. I probably blurred it too much. Yeah, as soon as I'm done with this, yeah. So yeah, that's another layer mask. I'll just stop that recording here now. But I just wanted to revisit layer mask.